Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out redzonecoins.com for cheap and fast coins. You can use code ZERK for 10% off at checkout. Get 1,000,000 coins for $45.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we've got some Madden 21 news. So, I know that I've gone over a decent amount of the leaked X factors and abilities and everything, but it looks like EA themselves are actually going to go into a little bit more detail, and maybe even some of the abilities change. Maybe the players that have the abilities have changed from the beta, of course. So, EA over the course of the next couple of days is actually going to be releasing some info of X factor players. So, for today, we have the quarterbacks, which I believe they're going to be doing this for the next 4 days. It looks like right now we only have the QBs, which you guys can see the 6 total quarterbacks. It looks like they have X factors. Don't believe there are any more players here. So we have 6, and I'm going to go into detail going over all the abilities and everything. But I do want to give a shout out to Go Bucks Season for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to be shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Turn that notification bell on and comment down below, Noti Gang. Guys, we are about to start getting a lot of Madden 21 news. So if you don't have that notification bell turned on, make sure you guys turn that on. A lot of you guys actually do. So thank you very much for that. But if you don't, turn that notification bell on because we're going to be getting a lot of news and you don't want to miss out on any of it. But as you guys can see, first up, these are super sick pictures. It looks like the artist is Conrad. Hopefully I can see this correctly. Javier? Hopefully I said that correctly. Huge shout out to him because these are absolutely awesome. These are on EA's official site. But let's get right into it and let's take a look at some of these players. So you can see here when you click on one of them, like Russell Wilson here, it says quarterback number 3, shows his height, his weight, his college experience, and then there's a little bio. There's no doubt that Russell Wilson is a magician in the pocket. Blink and you'll miss him sprinting upfield for a big gain. When he enters the zone, Wilson's blitz radar ability will highlight all blitzing linebackers and defensive backs after the snap, which, I'm going to be honest here, I'm not really the craziest fan of blitz radar, but you can see right here, if we actually click on it here, it shows you exactly what triggers it, what knocks them out, and also the zone. So you can see here, I think this is different from last year. I'm almost positive that in Madden 20, as long as you just sack someone, usually they lose their X factor. But with this one, you can see the zone. Extra blitzers that are not defensive linemen are highlighted during the play. Trigger 3 scrambles of 10+ yards. So it's for scrambles. So I don't think that means quarterback, like read options, anything like that. It probably has to be an actual pass play, and then you take off for a 10+ yard gain. So a little bit interesting there. To knock him out of the zone, though, you have to sack him twice, which I guess it kind of makes sense. I'm not sure if that's going to be the same thing for all the abilities, but Blitz Radar is not really overpowered one at all, in my opinion. And then you can see here, superstars with this ability, it is just Russell Wilson. So next up, we have Tom Brady. Now, of course, Brady has pro reads. I believe he also had this last year. Experience, 21st season. That's absolutely insane. Simply known as the greatest of all time, Tom Brady is indeed the GOAT. Adding yet another Super Bowl ring to his collection to cap his 2018 campaign. For great quarterbacks like Brady, vision and anticipation are paramount. When he enters the zone, his pro read ability will highlight his first open receiver while standing in the pocket, of course. And then if we take a look at pro reads, let's see how you activate this and everything. So zone highlights first open receiver on the pocket. Trigger to get this activated, 3 consecutive completions of 5+ yards. That's honestly pretty easy. Now to knock him out of it, all you need to do is sack him 1 time, which I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Pro reads is like a really interesting ability. It's like good, but at the same time, it can actually be used to bait you easily. Like if you just know that your opponent has a slant right open, right? Pro reads is going to show the slant is open immediately, so if you have a good user linebacker, which usering in the beta was not very good for Madden 21, given it has been buffed a little bit, I'm pretty sure, and the little bit of stuff they've done. By the way, tomorrow we are going to be getting a blog going over some stuff they've changed to the game since the last blog, or since like the beta and everything, so I believe they're going to go over the feedback and maybe what they've adjusted to the game, so we'll see that tomorrow. But 1 sack to knock him out of this, I feel like this should be 2 sacks as well, kind of like the Blitz Radar thing, because I don't really think that Pro Reads is that good. But you can see superstars this ability. We actually have Drew Brees and Tom Brady. So both of them have actually got pro reads. So if we take a look at Drew Brees, a surgeon at quarterback, Drew Brees will carve up opposing defenses with his precision passing. When he enters the zone, his pro reads ability will highlight his first open receiver while standing in the pocket, the exact same thing as Tom Brady. So now let's get into maybe one that's a little bit more interesting, of course. This is going to be Lamar Jackson. So Lamar Jackson, dynamic agility and blazing speed make Jackson untouchable in the open field. The most effective ball carriers prioritize maintaining possession over all else. When Jackson enters the zone, no tackles made against him, if a defender catches him, will result in a fumble. Now, of course, that is going to be Truz. Possession over all else, can't fumble when in the zone. Now, in order to trigger it, it is 5 1+ yard runs, and to knock him out, it is 1 tackle for loss. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it was 6 or 8 from the beta. I can't remember if it was 6 or 8, but I know it was definitely more than 5 1+ yard runs. Now, to some people, they may think, well, that just seems really, really easy, which, to be honest, it kind of is 5 1+ yard runs with Lamar Jackson because it's Lamar, but at the same time, you still have to run 5 times with Lamar Jackson. Now, that can be read options, that can be scrambles for 1+ yard, that can be quarterback powers, but also at the same time, 1 tackle for loss. Now, if you just commit your team, you can obviously commit them when it comes to read options to play the quarterback or to play the running back. If you just commit them to play on the quarterback, it wouldn't be that hard if someone just makes the wrong read and tries to just get OP with Lamar Jackson there to tackle him for a loss. However, he is very, very fast. Of course, he's going to have escape artists and everything. So actually tackling him for a loss, if it's just like a pass play where they scrambled, yeah, that might be a little bit tough. But I think this ability, it's probably one of the best abilities for the quarterback, and it's really, really good. And of course, it's only on Lamar Jackson. Now, next we have got Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers makes every throw look effortless. This guy can sling the rock 60 yards with a simple flick of the wrist. The best quarterbacks like Rodgers learn to take calculated risk. When he enters the zone and his gambler ability is activated, he cannot be intercepted by AI defenders, which, you know, it's okay. Trigger 3 consecutive completions of 5+ yards. Knockout is 2 incompletions. Now, whoever has that one, that is just going to be Aaron Rodgers. And on to the final X Factor player that we have for the quarterback score. It's going to be Patrick Mahomes, the ultimate playmaker. Mahomes can make every throw, whether he's looking or not. When his bazooka zone ability is activated, Mahomes' generational arm strength will be in full effect, increasing his maximum throw distance by 15+ yards, allowing him to stretch any defense to its breaking point. So my guess, if I remember correctly, in Madden 20, with Bazooka activated, I believe Mahomes can actually throw 80 yards, which is just crazy. But you can see here with the Bazooka, max throwing distance increased by 15+ yards, 80 yards total. So yes, it was 80 yards. When in the zone, trigger 1 completed pass of 30+ yards in the air. That's actually not that tough. And then, of course, to knock him out is going to be just 1 sack, and that is only on Patrick Mahomes. So guys, that is all the info I believe that we have for today. Now, as I said, they're going to be releasing more players. I don't know if they're going to be releasing any more players today. Maybe they will release them in like a couple hours or something, or maybe they're just going to release one every single day. But seeing how they only did the quarterback so far, and I believe this is supposed to go for the next 4 days, I'm very curious to see if maybe later today they release like running backs or wide receivers or tight ends or something, and then maybe offensive linemen, and then potentially over the next couple of days they just release multiple. Because to me, if they're only going to do one position at a time, this is obviously not going to work out, because this is just QBs, and if they want to do offense and defense over the next 4 days, they're going to have to release more. So if we do happen to get another blog later today, I will, of course, be making another video going over all of the abilities. But those are the 6 X Factor offensive quarterbacks. Now, do I think there should be more? I think there probably should be, but I think this is it for the quarterbacks. So let me know down below which quarterbacks you think got snubbed. I feel like there may be more QBs. Maybe these are just all the abilities, the things they wanted to actually display, because I'm almost positive there's gonna be more than just 6 quarterbacks that actually have abilities here, but these are all the ones they decided to display to us. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Would not be surprised at all to see them release maybe a defensive position later today, or another offensive one as well. So be on the lookout, make sure you guys are subbed, turn the notification bell on, drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy the video. Madden 21 news, we're about to be eating a lot of it, and let me tell you guys, makes me really excited. Ultimate Team news anyways, hopefully will be coming out very soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.